Hey everybody, Excalibur here, and I've got another unboxing for you. This time it's The Ninth World, a skill building game for Numenera. It's by Paul Peterson, Boyan Radakovich, and Mike Selinker. It's a cooperative game with variable player powers, hand management, and auction bidding elements. Why don't we go ahead and open it up and see what's inside. So a quick disclaimer, I backed this with my own funds. I was not gifted it for review. This video has not been reviewed before it's been uploaded, and all the opinions and viewpoints in this video are my own. So let me go ahead. I need to get out the knife of face maiming. Yeah, doing this is really going to keep me from maiming my face, right? All right. So let's make some surgical incisions. This is where I wish I almost had a scalpel, but then I know I would hurt myself. Pardon the voice, it's morning voice. I was up late last night working. So right here, it's a cooperative game for 3 to 5 players. It takes about 30 minutes of playing time, possibly up to 60 minutes, and from ages 14 or 13 to adult. But let's go ahead and get this out of the sleeve. Now, one of the cool things is, not only is it a magnetic enclosure case, but it comes with a map of the Ninth World, Monty Cook's Numenera campaign setting and role-playing game. And on the inside, you have the score track. How awesome is that? And then this is a place for all the cards in the game. Now, that makes it a little bit trickier to deal with on my desk. I need a more dedicated space, but here we go. First thing we have is the rule book. It is long and narrow, and the text is kind of small, but overall the feel is good. It's got nice thick paper, and the artwork is phenomenal. And there we are. We've got all the gameplay, card anatomy, and all the components, because we've got punch board stuff here. There's more. It's pretty hefty. I'm going to have to read the rules and make sure that I know what's going on, because I don't know how to play the game. I know about the game. I know what the world is about because I've played Numenera, and that's what drew me to this, a Numenera game. Wow. The next thing we have are characters. And these character cards, we're going to have to measure these because I don't know if I have sleeves for these. We'll find out, but I can, Okay, whoo, that was big. That's 150 centimeters. No, 15 centimeters, 150 millimeters. I can't read. And 100 by 150. So these are some pretty hefty character cards. And in here we have the standard Numenera stuff. We have character's name. I am Belton. I am stealthy. First level scout. He's a Jack, which is a class, who lives in the wilderness, which tells you what his special abilities are. And then we have Brennick R. And Genza. The font's a little bit hard to read on camera, sorry. Quadino. Noctis. Lixa. And you should recognize it's a person on the front. And Kubris, Rourke, Salis, Skal, Vranth, Zuri, and whatever this is. Oh, these are player color cards. So there's green, purple, red, pea green, puke green, and then orange. And then we have some tip cards. There's the phase order. And then we're back to the characters. Now, I didn't show the backs of the characters, so we'll just go ahead and show the back of Badlands. So you get, like, what their catchphrase is, maybe what they'd say, and a little bit more information about them. I think that kind of text was written by Monty Cook Games for the game, which is pretty cool. They actually came out with a expansion to Numenera for this. So we have some nice thick cardboard here with all the different bits in the game. We have some more. I believe this is the first player token. And it should have a base. Yeah, the base is on the other piece. And then we have this big case right here that comes with 2 dice. Those are the 3 different sides. There are 2 of each symbol. So here's the insert. It comes with 2 dice. And then, of course, it's laying horizontally, which is going to make the cards not fit once you sleeve them. And it's very tight, so these are not going to really fit at all in here once they're sleeved. So sleeved cards are a no for this game. But we have skills here. I'll just set it right there for now. Some more skills, it looks like. Looks like the skills and some extra cards are all on these small mini Euros. I believe they are. Let's see here. We can find out by measuring. And they are 64 millimeters by 44 millimeters. So that means mini Euros. Luckily, I just sleeved the game, and I have some sleeves here. So we'll take a look at these cards, and then we'll try on one of the sleeves. Or we'll try on one of the sleeves and look at the cards. We'll see. Here we go. We've got Focus. Focus 3. Focus 3, 4. Focus 4, 4, 4. A lot of Focus 4s. Who Abides in Crystal. And it looks like these are possibly for making your own characters. I don't know if that's in the game. Becomes a beam of energy. Carries a quiver. Collects bounties. Commands mental powers. These are descriptors from Numenera and Cipher system, so that's a whole bunch of those. And yep, they go all the way to the end. And then on the back, you've got wound information. Cover your power with this card. In the focus phase, you may spend 2 skill points to heal this wound. So that's how you get wounds in the game. And let's take a look at these mini Euros. I think this is going to be the case because they fit 45 by 68 millimeter cards. And they're a little long, but overall, yep, that's going to work. And of course, these will not fit sleeved in the insert. So let me just bring that up for you. So here's the sleeve card. It is way too tight. This insert is junk in my opinion. It will not hold sleeve cards. It is not worth it. It doesn't even, the only way it holds it is right here where the thumb spot is. Otherwise you could put it in sideways. I might have to modify this. I might have to just get rid of it because injection mold inserts, while nice, generally not all that good. So sleeve cards are a must these days. Designers, please make sure that you have inserts that can accommodate sleeved cards. Alright, so let's take a look at these other cards. These are the skills. And I am so glad that they did this. They've got the little tab here on the side, which lets me just do that without having to fight with the ends or cellophane or anything like that. So we have Tinker, Tinker 4. They're all Tinker 4. Again, Tinker. Then we have Charm 1, Charm 2. I wonder, yep, Charm 3 and Charm 4. And you see they've got 4 spots down at the bottom there. And then we've got Combat 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then Focus 1, 2, 2, 2. And the other Focus cards are on the top of that other deck. Let's take a look at the skills in the last deck that we have here. Alright, yep, these are all skills as well. We have Effort, and there's the back of the skill. It just says skill. 1. So Effort only goes to 1. Scout 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then there's the Tinker 1 and 2 and 3 that we were missing from the other deck. So there we go. Those are all the skills and characters. Let's see here. What do we have here? We've got some standard cards, and I know that just by looking, but we'll go ahead and measure. That is 88. That is 63.5. So these will fit standard sleeves. Standard sleeves will fit these, I should say. These were stored horizontally like this. Well, let me just show you. It's just that this is a very awkward box to move around. So this is the other insert for the other cards. Now this can hold sleeved cards because there's a little bit of wiggle room here and there's a little bit of gap here. So you can put your sleeved cards back in here. And we got these big cards. We'll take a look at those in a second. Let's get that back in there. And let's go ahead and pull this apart and look at these cards. So this looks like they are location cards because their backs say the wilderness. Because you are traveling around, and these are all the wilderness. You're traveling around Numenera doing stuff. So there we go. There's Collarall, and these are gonna be some weird names. Cragworm. Some of them are monsters. So Elnoica, the Grush, Jesanthem, and so on. They're all odd names. Now, they're smooth cards. They do not have a linen finish, but they are full art. They have good spring and bend to them, so they're pretty decent. So we have all these red cards. They look like they are all monsters, including the Yavok, Penumbra Fiend, and so on. So we'll just go ahead and set these back in here. Now we have Ciphers. Ciphers are one-use items that are used in the Cipher system, like Numenera and the Strange and Cipher system role-playing games. And they provide a one-time effect. So let's take a look at this. I did not even look at the anatomy, because you'll see it says creature on there. And then it gives a bit of information about that creature. And I'm not sure. I think there's something going on here. Maybe wound points, maybe level. We'll have to figure that out. And anyway, ciphers are one-use items that they're like potions in Dungeons and Dragons. If you want to think it that way, you use them once and then they're gone. So these are probably going to be used and then discarded, and then you can use them again. A lot of these ciphers are pretty much done the same. Just look at that artwork, by the way. That is some awesome artwork. They might have the same name because they're stabilized. Like maybe you find a stim shot or something like that to increase your health. That kind of thing. So you get the gist. There's a bunch of them. So these are all ciphers, and there's a Wind Rider. Next we have quests. Quests. These are the objects of the game. So when you advance your focus skill, complete one tier. When you do, roll one die. Bad, gain a wound. So this is Brave the Hellscape, Explore the Heights, Infiltrate, and a bunch of other quests. And there's only 5 quests that I have here. There might be more in other packs here, because this is the Kickstarter edition. I've got some extras that I will be unboxing here as well. And then we have some prizes. Let's see how many prizes there are. I think the rest... Oh, these are all prizes here. So you could get a city map, or you can get a fortress map, or you could get a road map. And I'm going to leave it at that. Leave the rest as a surprise, but those are all prizes. We have some more quests. 4 more. And they're all Tinker quests. I'll just show you the names here. Let's see here. There we go. I'm working in Numenera mode, so it's kind of hard. There we go. Boop. So we have more quests. And we have a whole nother deck of wilderness cards. Let's see what's in there. Because there should be equipment. There should be artifacts. If this is following the Numenera model. So let's see here. This is more quests. These quests are actually based on your skills. So there's combat quests, charm quests, focus quests. And you can see there's a bunch of them for the different skills. We have some more creatures. I'll show you a couple. So we have the Anine. It is a pack animal. And then we've got like a steel spider. This is taking place billions, possibly years in the future on Earth, where civilizations have risen and fallen. So there's a lot of stuff that you can I've been putting them in the wrong place. There's a lot of stuff that we have not seen. Then we have some more ciphers, a whole bunch more ciphers. I'm not going to show you all of them because I want them to be surprises when you open up your copy. This is Annihilation Chamber. And we'll do one more. An Essence Transfer. So there's those. And then we have some more quests that are based on Focus and Scout. And some more Tinker quests. And some more Charm quests. And another creature. So there's a Broken Hound. Yeah, look at that. And then we've got all these quests here. Now, let's take a look at these. I think these here are the location cards. Yeah, looks like it. Because I know there are location cards in the game. Well, there we go. It was hiding. So these are some really big cards. On the front, you've got information and rules, like round 5, played normally, round 6, vanishing tributes. And then on the back, you have even more information. And there's Anquan. Glavis worships the divine. Duo Aurelia and beyond's enough offerings have vanished that decisions we think the gods are real. Actually, right there, walking among them. So it's a little bit of information about the place. And get this all set up. There's round 1, round 2, and there's a map on the back of it. And then there's a 2 and a 9, and Scorpion's Reach. Each of the places actually have a bit about the place on the back. And then we've got Caperin, round 4 and round 7. And then we get back to the card we were at, which is Glavis. So, Anquan shows you the map where it is on the big map that you saw in the box. And it gives a bit of information about the game. So that's one full location. I believe these are full round, not full round, but one full game worth of locations that you go and explore and do it this way. And you find out more information about it, and it alters the game and all that stuff because the way the rounds are listed at the bottom, they might be different for each place. Now, these cards, they look to be like tarot size, but we'll measure them to make sure. They are 120. I bet they're 70. Yep, 70 by 120. So these should have tarot sleeves. And every single space has 5 cards associated with it. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 locations in the base box. 9th world, 9 locations. Isn't that fun? These are also smooth. They don't feel like they're the crummy smooth, if you know what I'm talking about. These sort of have a little catch to them, but they are not linen finish, and they are really, really nice. So the card quality is good. Linen finish, however, I would have liked to have seen that on the cards. So that's it for the base game. I have over here on the side 2 other things. We've got this little card that came in. It's another wilderness card. Let me open it up. So we have the town, skull detonator, which is a cipher, and then we have the wilderness, seek the Jade Colossus. It's a quest for, it's a multi-phase quest. So there we go. So I'm going to take a look here really quick, because I think the ciphers are actually town cards and not wilderness cards, and I'm correct. There we go. The town. So there we go. All those are ciphers and the rest are wilderness. That is actually pretty nice. Different color-coded backs for the different things that you use. Now, we have a whole nother set of location cards, which is pretty exciting, because that means there's even more adventure available to us. Let's get this off of here. So we start off with Uxfan, or Uxfan, Travere, the Green Tower, the Hidden Naresh, and Backbone Alley, and then finally the Black Ridge. Riage. I don't know how to pronounce these. So that's another one. 2, 3. Let's see here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So a total of 20 locations for the entire game. That is pretty awesome. Now, I could have gone for the mat and other things, but I didn't have the budget to go for it, so I'm a little off on that. But at least they made an effort on the components, because this guy nestles right in on top of the other one. And then all the characters, all the tokens probably go in the big bit. The characters fit in there. And then finally, the rulebook goes right on there. Now, like I said, this is a magnetic enclosure, magnetic box. So we can get the lid on there. The unfortunate thing is the rulebook is slightly large. So let's see if I just slip it down a little bit. So the rulebook is too large for the box. And there we go. Get this guy put back on the sleeve. So this has been an unboxing for the 9th World Skill Building Game for Numenera. It is designed by Paul Peterson, Boyan Radakovich, and Mike Selinker. If I mispronounce the names, I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce them. I haven't heard them in my head, so I'm pronouncing them as I see them spelled. If you like this video and you'd like to see more, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And as always, this is Excalibur, and I am out.